Hi everyone, we are Group 4 and our group consists of 5 members who are Jigen Hao, Teo Jia, King Wei En, Lee Weizer and Adam. In this presentation, we will discuss one of the identified best practices in the recruitment and selection strategy and its two benefits and one drawback, followed by two recommendations of effective recruitment and selection strategy that plays an essential role in the growth of multinational organizations. Now, I will pass on the presentation to Adam to discuss the identified best practices, which is job interview.
Hello, uh, my name is Adam Dale, and I'll be presenting my slide that is the best practice in selection and recruitment strategy, that is interview. So, why what makes interview the best strategy in selection and recruitment? It is essential recruitment selection tool as interviews provide unique insights that resumes alone cannot reveal, making them fundamental to the hiring process. It also follows screening that precedes final decisions, and it is positioned strategically after initial screening but before final hiring decisions to maximize efficiency. It is also conducted by trained personnel, as interviews should receive specific training to ensure consistent bias-free candidate evaluation. It is also a structured candidate-employer interaction, as a structured format where candidates answer comparable questions allows for fair assessment across applicants. It is also part of a comprehensive selection process, as interviews work work alongside other assessments methods for a complete evaluation of each candidate. Lastly, it requires position-specific evaluation criteria, as each interview should use criteria tailored to the specific role, focusing on competencies critical for success. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Now I'm going to talk about the benefits of interview. One of the key benefits of interviews is their ability to provide an in-depth assessment of candidates. While resumes and application forms may tell you what a person has done, interviews help you understand who that person really is. They allow employers to assess a candidate's soft skills, things like communication style, confidence, and critical thinking, which are often just as important as technical qualification. In a live interview setting, you can observe how a candidate interacts, how they structure their thoughts, and how they handle unexpected questions. These real time interactions give hiring managers valuable insights into how someone might perform under pressure or in a team environment. Another advantage is the opportunity for follow-up questions. If something in the candidate response is unclear or particularly interesting, the interviewer can immediately explore that further. This helps uncover deeper motivations, attitudes, and values that would otherwise remain hidden. Interviews also provide a chance to evaluate cultural fit, whether a candidate personality and work ethic align with the company values and team dynamics. These are important factors for long-term success and retention. In short, interviews offer a well-rounded personal view of a candidate. They move beyond the surface level information found in a CV and help ensure that the right person, not just the right qualification, is hired for the job. Another major benefit of interviews is that they encourage two-way communication between the employer and the candidate. While many see interviews as just a way for companies to access applicants, they are equally important for candidates to evaluate whether the company is the right fit for them. Interviews give candidates the opportunity to ask questions about the role, the team, and the company culture. This kind of open dialogue helps candidates understand what it will really be like to work there, beyond just what's written in the job description. From the employer side, This communication helps align expectation early. Both parties can clarify their needs, values, and goals, reducing misunderstandings and creating a more accurate picture of the working relationship. When expectations are clear, the chances of hiring the right person and keeping them are much higher. This ties in with social exchange theory, which explains that relationships like employment are built on mutual exchange. In interviews, both the candidate and employer are evaluating each other, deciding if the exchange of effort, culture, and benefits feels fair and worthwhile. Ultimately, interviews are not just assessment tools, they are conversations. They help build trust, ensure a better fit, and increase the likelihood of long term job satisfactions and retention. Now I'm going to pass it to Kyochia. Thank you.
Now I'm going to present the drawback of interview. One common drawback of interviews, especially when they are unstructured, is the risk of subjectivity and bias. This means that hiring decision can be based on personal feeling or first impression rather than actual qualifications or skill. For example, an interviewer may form a strong opinion within the first few minutes based on a candidate's appearance, tone of voice, or accent. Even if the person is highly capable, those early impressions can affect how the rest of the interview is judged. Another issue is unconscious bias. This is when interviewers prefer candidates who are similar to them, often without even realizing it. This could be someone of the same gender, age group, background, or communication style. This similar to me effect can lead to unfair treatment or other qualified candidates who may not share those same traits. Sometimes confident or talkative candidates are seen as more capable, while quieter, more reserved individuals may be overlooked, even if they have strong skill or better experience. In this way, buyer can result in hiring someone who looks good in an interview but may not actually perform well on the job. This kinds of bias does not just affect individual candidates. They can also harm the company by reducing diversity and missing out on great talents. That's why it is important for employer to recognize these risks and use fair approaches like structural interviews and training to reduce bias. Overall, while interviews are useful, their subjectivity is a serious weakness if not handled carefully. Next, I will pass it to Ken Hao. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Jiken Hao. Today, I will be sharing one of the most effective recruitment and selection strategy, which is Electronic Application System, or EAS, and a brief overview of how are EAS revolutionizing recruitment strategies in modern organizations. Electronic Application System leverage AI-powered algorithm to automatically scan and filter resume. This system identify keywords, qualification, and relevant experience, enabling recruiters to focus only on the most suitable candidates. According to Abbas, this automation helps improve the accuracy and speed of shortlisting applicants. In terms of efficiency, EAS significantly reduced both recruitment time and operational costs. A study by Venkateshwaran highlighted that automation streamlines the initial stage of hiring, allowing HR team to concentrate on higher value tasks like interviewing and onboarding. This trend is widespread. 90% of large companies and 68% of SMEs globally are now using some form of EAS in their hiring process. This shows a strong shift toward digital transformation in human resource management. One notable example is Unilever, which partnered with Pymetric, an AI-based platform that uses neuroscience, games, and algorithms to assess candidates' cognitive and emotional traits. This system allows Unilever to eliminate over 70,000 hours of manual resume screening as reported by Ma. It not only boosted hiring efficiency, but also enhanced candidate experience by offering a fairer and more engaging process. This also aligns with Adam's equity theories, which suggests that employees are more motivated when they perceive fairness in processes. By using standardized AI tools, Unilever ensure that all candidates are evaluated on the same criteria, reducing bias and increasing trust in the recruitment system. In conclusion, electronic application systems are more than just a technological upgrade. They represent a strategic shift towards fair, fast, and data-driven recruitment that support both organizational goals and positive candidate experience. That's all from me. I will pass now the presentation to the next presenter. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Lee Wei Zhe. Now I'll be presenting about the second recruitment method, which is the recruitment agencies. Recruitment agencies are companies that help businesses find and hire suitable job candidates by matching them with people looking for work. Recruitment agencies offer several key benefits that support business growth. First, access to quality talent. They maintain large databases of pre-screened candidates, making it easier to find the right match. Second, time and cost efficiency. Agencies help speed up the hiring process and reduce the workload on internal HR teams. Third, expertise and market knowledge. They understand job requirements, salary trends, and industry needs, which improves hiring accuracy. Fourth, flexibility in staffing. Whether you need temporary, contract, or permanent roles, agencies can adapt to business needs. Lastly, confidentiality. Recruitment agencies help fill sensitive or high-level positions discreetly, protecting internal company information. For example, Amazon used recruitment agencies to hire large volumes of staff quickly for warehouses like logistics and fulfillment centers, customer service centers, software engineering and cloud roles such as Amazon Web Services. Besides that, few hard-to-source technical and executive roles, especially in new regions where Amazon didn't have strong local hiring networks. Last of all, meet seasonal demands by using temp staffing agency for large events like Black Friday, Prime Day, and holiday seasons, ensuring smooth operation with temporary hires. That's all for our group presentation. Thank you.